First sponsor is Gold Level, who has been a dedicated, generous supporter for many, many years. I know who Anonymous is, and so do they. And I want to say thank you to you. And I want to say thank you to you. And silver level sponsorship. First Bank. Want to thank our board member Shay Clark for getting that for us. Independent Financial Bank. Like to thank Clint Cruz, our account rep. Whipfleet, which is a super cool name for an auditing firm. I want to thank Bob Fabry and Susan Sprinkle, our auditors, and always makes me feel pretty good that our auditors sponsor this event, which means we're doing something good. Bronze level sponsors, A&B Bank. Thank you, board, for getting that sponsorship for us. The Colorado Trust, the FISC Group, which is our health insurance brokers. We want to thank Pam Levine and Kim Cantor. And bronze level, Richard and Linda Wise. We want to thank Richard. He's a board member, long-serving board member for us. But we really, really, really enjoy Linda. Linda is a fantastic, very supporter of Eaton, and we really, really appreciate it. And you too, Richard. Special Events Committee is made up of Jim Ward, our pastor, Debbie Coop, our executive receptionist, Prithika Stern, Resident Services Coordinator for the Eaton Residences. Jordan Harris is our Resident Service Coordinator and Leasing Director for the Summit. Allie Matizik is our Director of Life Enrichment. Marianne Mulligan, our Executive Director. Aaron O'Brien, a board member, very active and engaged. The aforementioned Linda Wise, Scott Alexander, our auctioneer extraordinaire, and Jason Klickman, our Director of Culinary Services. Woo! Thank you to the Special Event Committee, and special thanks to Jason and his culinary team. Still didn't follow directions. Not done yet. We want to thank Katie Cross's company, Cross Align, for video production. We want to thank all of Eaton staff and their family members, including Robin Steffelin, Kate's grandma. She does a whole lot of stuff for us. And all of those people for assisting with the auction item delivery and the charcuterie board deliveries. All the generous donors of auction items you'll find in the program.
Which is the website.
Which is the website. You know, just like any other year, I want to thank the plant operations staff for making the place sparkle. And it looks like that every single day, whether we're having a fundraising event or not. Probably did a cut and paste job on this. I got a note to thank all the servers tonight. They're all volunteers, so we appreciate that. And we want to recognize all of our board members for volunteering their time to help guide this great organization now and into the future. And our board members are, I'd like you to stand, please, to be recognized. Rand Maritsky, Richard Wise, Jennifer Bager, Sherry Felag Taylor, Ben Bryan, Deborah Wilcox, Sandy Bolin, Joey Kellum, Dan Koulis, Aaron O'Brien, and Shay Clark. And finally, last but not least, I want to do a big shout out to Kate West, our Director of Community Development, who does everything special event and much, much more. This is our first virtual event. She had just a mini stroke there a minute ago, but she's fine. And she's done a fantastic job, and I affectionately refer to her as Kick-Ass Kate. And she is definitely kicked ass putting this thing together. Apologize if I've missed anyone. As you can see, there's a lot of people that make these events happen. And now I would like you to join me in appreciating everybody that I just thanked. Thank you. That was great. Now I'm going to do a little talk about what's happening here and why you should provide assistance to us so we can serve our residents. I want to thank all of you for being online to support Eaton Senior Communities tonight. It's been a pretty crazy year. The pandemic has disrupted our lives for far longer than anyone anticipated. And I'm proud to say that since March, we have had exactly one confirmed case, positive case of COVID-19. And in fact, our residents and our staff were recently tested 3 weeks in a row, and we had no additional positive cases. This is a real testament to how our residents and our staff members have adjusted their lives to ensure that the Eaton community is as safe and healthy as we can be during the pandemic, and that working together, we're getting through this in pretty good shape so far. However, we're all impacted by the stress of isolation, and we worry about the emotional and mental health of our residents. Just a couple of days ago, I was on site to help deliver meals, and I ran into a resident, Dorothy Twiddell. And some of you may remember Dorothy. She spoke at our gala dinner last year. And if you've ever had the pleasure of meeting Dorothy, you'll never forget her. And she spoke to us last year. And one memorable thing that she said was in relation to what older adults prefer to be called, such as senior or elder. And Dorothy had thought a lot about this and decided that she wanted to be described as ripe. Like a fruit, that has aged into its perfect form. And I just love that so much. So I ran into Dorothy, and we talked with our face masks on and at the required social distance. And as we prepared to go our separate ways, Dorothy looked at me and she said, like only she can say, "I miss hugs." And in that moment, my face just dropped. But she couldn't see it because I was wearing a mask. But all I wanted to do was reach out and give her a hug. And not just because she gives in the world. We were both needing something, missing that physical human touch that we've been without for so long. And at the same time, I knew it was against our guidelines, and those are in place to keep us all healthy and safe. So I just agreed with her and said, I miss hugs too, Dorothy. And I went to my office, downtrodden and sad and angry that I couldn't hug my friend Dorothy. And I thought to myself, will we ever get through this unscathed? And added to the pandemic is the issue of racial and social injustice in a divided country nearing a very dramatic election. We're having discussions here at Eaton related to racial and social injustice with our leadership team and our board of directors. Our plans are to further these discussions with all of our staff and ultimately to include our residents. We believe that this is a very important issue. We believe that Black Lives Matter and that we have an obligation to do what we to improve the insidious implicit bias that has created such untenable situations for our brothers and sisters of color and other minority groups. The world and our country have a lot we need to improve upon, and that can be overwhelming for all of us. I think while we can agree these are some really heavy issues for tonight, I'd like us all to focus on one way that you can help our residents who call Eaton home. And an integral part of our Eaton community is the meal, and it has been since our beginnings 40 years ago. It's mandatory for residents in our 161-unit HUD building and voluntary for our residents in the 64-unit Summit building. And I believe the dining program is extremely important for keeping our residents independent, and it has truly been a lifesaver for our residents during the pandemic. By modifying our operations, we've been able to deliver meals daily, Monday through Friday, directly to residents, delivered in a safe manner. The menu is expanded on Fridays, so residents can order enough meals for the weekend. And by offering this service, we know our residents are receiving a nutritious meal every day. And this also helps limit their need to be out and about, going to stores, and keeping them out of harm's way. The cost of this program is financed primarily by resident monthly payments. Those of the folks in the residences under the mandatory program pay about $265 a month. We get other revenue from meals ordered from the residents, staff meals, and catering events. But the cost of this program has increased dramatically over the last several years due to increases in the cost of raw food, increases in employee wages and benefits. Residents' average income in both of our buildings is about $16,000 a year. And just take a moment and reflect on how you would manage your life and your financial obligations with $16,000 a year. So the meal program is a hardship, can be a hardship for many of our residents. They're paying over $3,000 a year for that program. You take that off of 16 grand and there's not a lot left. Our goal is always to keep the cost manageable for residents. However, residents are entering the Eaton community much younger than we've seen in a very long time and with less financial resources. Your donations tonight will help us bridge the gap. Please be patient with us as we navigate the virtual world. You've already experienced a little glitch in the proceedings. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening, and thank you in advance for all of your support. Now, we are going to show you a video featuring Eaton residents. And right after the video, I'll introduce our auctioneer, and he will announce the winners of the silent auction items, and we'll conduct the live auction. So we are going to set up the video, and I'll just tell you, we may or may not have had technical difficulties running the video during our practice sessions. So like everything, yeah, I know, that's funny. But like everything pandemic, we are adapting and innovating every step of the way. Please hold while we get the video ready.
Oh, Linda says they watched.
Uh-oh. Before we start this video, we're going to make sure our stream is working.
She says it says an error has occurred. Please try later.
Okay, let me send out a broadcast.
Yeah, let me check my computer.
That's right, you can't drink it because you're on duty.
I usually don't.
Yeah.
My husband
Because
says it's
everybody
bad.
else is. And weeks, but a month later, I'll get a call about something about the money. And they want, yeah.
I literally have about 5 drinks a year.
Yeah.
So there's 2 tonight. Could they be here something?
All right, guests, we appear to be up and live. Do you like our YouTube inception? Thanks for hanging in there.
In March 2020, life changed seemingly overnight in Colorado, especially for the older adults who live at Eaton Senior Community. COVID-19 showed up and the entire state was ordered to stay at home.
We have to let go of everything that we assumed.
The staff took on the challenge. Eaton's staff adapted their programs and services.
I'm grateful for the staff here because they care so much about us. And they do the work with a smile on their face and their masks. So I'm starting a whole gallery of paper bag, lunch bag paintings. Yeah, and so at the end of all of this, I should have quite a collection.
I am grateful for everything. Grateful for life.
You have to live what's going on now. We can go, oh, it's going to go back to the way it was, but that may or may not be true. We just have to stick with what's going on now. What's going on now here is reliable and straight, and I really appreciate that.
I'm content here too, because you guys are doing such a good job.
When I left here, I have to look over my head.
Our residents, affordable dining has been a part of Eaton since day one. And during these times, it's been more apparent than ever how important these dining programs are. Each hour that dining is operating, we are serving more than double the number of meals we were serving before. In fact, we're serving more than 200 meals per day. Every year, you helped fund our dining operations so that we can keep costs down for our low-income residents. This year, your support is more important than ever. By ensuring food security for low-income seniors, you are empowering our older adults to age in place with a high quality of life.
So I can let go of all the anxieties of what am I going to do if this job runs out, or what am I going to do if they run out. Just take a breath and go, I'm safe now.
Very well and all.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you for watching the video. If you have technical troubles like we did, please visit the YouTube link that we just sent you. Jim, don't break the TV when you roll it out. All righty.
Hi. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. Although I didn't get to see it very well. I was watching the stream. It didn't come through. But we have sent you a link, and I encourage you to take a few minutes to follow the link and check that out. Maybe after the auction, because we're going to get going here. I would like to introduce Scott Alexander of Kildare Auction. Scott has been with me every step of the way. He's been our auctioneer for the last 13 years and counting. And he makes this a lot of fun. And it's my pleasure to introduce Scott Alexander.
Thank you, David.
Oh, Scott's taller than David. Sorry.
Most people are. I got a bit.
And I don't have my names.
Yeah, I've got names for you.
I wonder if I think I'll. And then on the silent box, hello everyone. Good evening. Thank you for being here. Sorry we're not together in person. The good news is we've all survived this long enough and responsibly enough that we're here to share a virtual evening with each other, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate each of you very much. A lot of you have become friends of mine, and I've talked to some of you in the course of the year, but we have not gotten together, and I'm sorry it has to be like this, but at least we're here tonight. I'm behind the same lectern that you're used to seeing me behind in the dining room. It's just there's no one else here. There's 4 of us broadcasting from KESC tonight, and
Auction Central.
we're trying to do the best job we can. So now, how am I going to do the silent auction? We didn't practice the silent auction, Winter Park.
There you go.
Okay,
Got
thank
more
you.
coming for you.
And if Liz is watching, I'm sure she's laughing.
Hi, Liz.
Okay, so we thank the following people for being for those of you that bid in the silent auction, was it fun? I got on about 1 o'clock this afternoon Mountain Time, and I tried to bid up everything that I thought Richard Wise would be bidding on. And most of it I didn't get, because once we get in the groove here, then I don't have time to bid anymore. I think I did get one Stella Trattoria gift certificate. So the clean water painting went to David Smart for $130. The first custom pet portrait went to Lynn Wagner Long for $200. The second custom pet portrait went to Vicki Atkins for $200. And guess who bought the garden kneeler bench? Mary Greaser, thank you, for $50. The handmade cards went to Kate West for $65.
Woo!
The handmade wreath went to Susie Sundgren for $40. The altered vessel pottery it was by Judy, right? And it went to Judy?
No.
Okay, it went to Ann Schmick. I'm sorry. It's got Judy's name there for $90. Thank you. And the fluted bowl that Judy donated went to Mary Greaser for $75. The Paradise box went to David Smart for $160. The cat watercolor painting went to Susie Sundgren for $55. And I'll have more results here in just a minute. Thank you. The welcome sign went to Vicki Akins for $70. The wildflower photos went to Sarah Schroeder for $60. And I'm going to go to a commercial break while we finish the rest of our bookkeeping here. I would like to add, and I was going to add this at the start of the live auction, I haven't been on the campus this year until a couple of weeks ago. We had a couple of auction committee meetings virtually before the pandemic hit, and then nobody's been here since then. I just want those of you that are used to coming here for this event to know that the place looks like $1 million. They've taken excellent care of it, as you would expect. Some of the furniture is in different places, and there are obvious controls in place for social distancing and things like that. But and the food service has always been the hallmark or the trademark of Eaton. If there was ever a year to donate to Eaton's food service, this is the year. And I'm going to step aside just a minute and let Jim come up.
Thank you so much, Scott. Well, as I was saying, I think in my live feed that got interrupted, one of the things that the Mission and Ministry Department and other staff too began to do immediately after this pandemic hit was set up a schedule and begin to call on the phone all of our residents just to check in and see how they're doing. And the amazing thing is that week after week, I get at least a dozen folks commenting to me, how much the meal program means to them. They literally could not be here at Eaton if it wasn't for the fact that we offer the dining services that we do. And that's been true even long before this pandemic. I can picture in my mind just so many folks who wouldn't be able to be a part of our community if it wasn't for the dining services program here. So thank you to Chef Jason and all of your staff. You do an amazing job. And thank you, all of you watching us tonight, for your generosity as we move forward with our wonderful auction this evening.
Thank you, Jim. Some more of the silent auction winners tonight. The bottle of wine went to Michelle Just for $60. The State Parks Pass went to Jeannie Henderson for $160. The Big Stevie's gift basket went to Richard Wise.
Oh, you had to win one.
$90. And the Stranahan's whiskey, this is a one from Sandy Bowen. Thank you so much. She donated $500 for a $70 bottle of whiskey. We appreciate that very much. And
I'll give you this. You'll see the pictures of the winning bidder.
oh, okay. I actually did get something. The Hammond's candy basket, which is always very popular. Oh, it went to Susie Sundgren for $160. And there were 4 Trattoria Stella gift certificates for $50 each. I actually got one for $85. And the second one went to
Paddle 203.
that's me.
Paddle 203. Scott, you've got one.
Did I get 2?
You've got 2.
All right, I got 2. Thank you.
You take us all now.
I can.
We have another winner for Valerie West, paddle number 135 for Trattoria Stella.
Okay.
And the last Trattoria Stella went for $90 to paddle 177.
Okay, and that is 177 Jill Johnson.
Jill Johnson. Thank you, Jill. And of course, the most important is our blackberry jam, handmade by Liz. This went for $95 to Ann Schmidt. Congratulations, Ann. I'm glad you got your jam this year. We have 2 more items to announce. We have our Southwest Airlines, which, oh wow, went for $1,000 to Jennifer. Jennifer,
Wow.
thank you so much.
And the Disney.
The Disney passes. Ooh, someone got a deal on these. These went for $200 to paddle number 31, Callie Swainson.
Congratulations. And I want to explain something to those of you watching tonight about Kick-Ass Kate. Both of these donations, or these items we got to sell tonight at 100% profit, it came from her hard work and her smarts and her planning. She organized a volunteer activity here to get the points that we needed to get the Disney ticket. Disney gives them through their foundation. And every nonprofit that I work with in the states of Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming tries to get stuff from Southwest Airlines. And what she did, and you make the request on their website, and what she did was she said, we have passes to Disneyland, but we don't have a way to get the people there. And Southwest gave her 8 one-way vouchers. So that's a real coup. So congratulations and thank you.
Thank you. And Scott, I apologize. I have a couple more to announce.
All right.
Sorry that I'm coming in from the side.
I can turn the camera so you can see her because
No.
she's hilarious.
That's all right. You can just hear my voice.
But we're fragile in our technical skills tonight. So if I don't have to turn the camera, I'm not going to.
Our camping set went for $210 to paddle 149. Thank you, Susie. Our golf for 4 with a cart at Fox Hollow went to paddle number 120 for $290. Sherry Felock Taylor, thank you so much. I hope you have fun golfing. The handmade aquamarine necklace that is absolutely beautiful went for $60 to Liz. Liz, I'm really jealous. I was the person bidding against you, so thank you. The handmade silver necklace with the Liberty coin went to paddle number 141 for $70. That went to Michelle. Michelle, thank you so much for tuning in from Arizona. Our Ultimate Readers gift basket went to paddle number 177. Thank you so much for your purchase, Jill. I hope you enjoy those books. I know I did when I read them. And the Weird Colorado book. This went to paddle number 166 for $30. And paddle number 166, that's Miss Jeannie Henderson. Jeannie, thank you so much. Thank you guys for hanging in there through our technical difficulties and bidding in the silent auction. We really did great this year.
All right, I think we're headed for the live auction.
It's time.
And I just have 6 items in the live auction tonight. And I wanted to just give you some insights on how this is working, because I know there are some of you at home or wherever you're watching this from tonight that want to spend some money in the auction, but may or may not understand how this works technically. And I don't want you not to be able to make a contribution for that reason. So we're on a platform called HandBid. It's an auction platform that's how we're broadcasting tonight through YouTube Live. And we're in David's office. I have the HandBid software on an iPad, and I'll be watching the bidding just like the rest of you will. One of the things I learned in the last couple of days in the course of practicing and getting ready for this is when you find the item and you're on the individual item on HandBid, you have several different choices as to what you can look at. You need to be on the History tab. If you're on the History tab, then you'll see how the bidding goes in this tonight. And I'll read the description just like I normally do, and then I'll start the bidding at what I consider to be a reasonable amount, and you'll see that amount on the individual item on HandBid. And then we'll go in the increments that you see listed there. So for example, on Jason's homebrewed beer, the increment is $20. So what's kind of interesting about doing this online or webcasting on KESC is if you click once, you'll bid $20. If you click twice, you'll bid $40. If 3 of your friends click once, all of a sudden the bid will go up $60. And I didn't do anything. It just happens. So if I skip up, if I skip up $100 or $200, it's just because everyone's bidding. It's not because I'm trying to clown around as an auctioneer and not do my bid calling correctly. So let's use Jason's beer as an example to show you how this is going to work. And you can text or call us if you're having problems, and I'll try and go slow and give you the opportunity to ask questions. But if you text us at 720-663-0626, we'll do our best to answer your question as quickly as we can. So, and as tradition has become here at Eaton, Jason brewed some beer, and we're going to sell that first. Jason is the Director of Culinary Services. He brewed a delicious double honey IPA, an intensely hoppy, strong pale ale with notes reminiscent of honey on toast. You will receive a whole case of a kind beer. Although intense in flavor, it is surprisingly and drinkable. And so we had $50 on this for a starting bid. And those of you that are bidding at home have already bid to $140. So that's where I'll start. And we'll just go until you're done bidding, and the last bidder is the winner. So at $140, we're actually at 120. I'm sorry, 140 would be the next increment. So at 120, you'll bid 140. $120 bid now 140. $140 bid now 160. $140 bid now 60. Now 60. Will you bid 160? $140 bid now 60. $140 bid now 60. Now 60. Will you bid 160? On Jason's beer, it's a whole case, but we're only going to get to sell one tonight. It's not going to come back through the auction again.
You know,
so
Scott,
consider bidding.
Let me interrupt you here. As pastor here at Eaton Senior Communities, as an ordained Baptist pastor, I have some words I feel I have to say regarding beer and sin. It would be a sin if Jason's beer did not go for at least $400. So, to ease your conscience, Bid often, bid fast, and bid it up to over $400. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Jim. This, for those of you in Webland tonight, I think we're learning a lot here tonight. There may be some things that carry forward in future years that are part of the program tonight. That's a good one. So we're at $200 even. Who'll bid 220? $200 bid now 20. $200 bid now 20. Now 20. Will you bid 220? $220 bid now 40. $220 bid now 40. Now 40. Will you bid 240? $240 bid now 60. $240 bid now 60. Now 60. Will you bid 260? $240 bid now 60. $240 bid now 60. Now 60. Will you bid 260? $240 bid now 60. $240 bid now 60. Now 60. Will you bid 260? $240 bid now 60. $260 bid now 80. $260 bid now 80. Now 80. Will you bid 280? $260 bid now 80. $280 bid now 300. $280 bid now 300. $300 bid now 20. $300 bid now 20. Now 20. Will you bid 320? $300 bid now 20. $300 bid now 20. Now 20. Will you bid 320? $300 bid now 20. It's Richard versus Diana. Oh, okay.
And they're both sinners. So Richard and Diana, get that bidding up.
So it's at 300 and we're looking for 320. $300 bid now 20. $300 bid now 20. Now 20. Will you bid 320? $300 bid now 20. $320 bid now 40. $320 bid now 40. Now 40. Will you bid 340? $320 bid now 40. $320 bid now 40. Now 40. Will you bid 340? $340 bid now 60. $340 bid now 60. Now 60. Will you bid 360? $340 bid now 60. $340 bid now 60. Now 60. Will you bid 360?
Come on, Richard.
$340 bid now 60. Richard, it's your turn to bid. $340 bid now 60. Now 60. Will you bid 360? Thank you. $360 bid now 80. $360 bid now 80. Now 80. Will you bid 380? $360 bid now 80. $360 bid now 80. Now 80. Will you bid 380? $360 bid now 80. We're almost to 400. $360 bid now 80. $360 bid now 80. Now 80. Will you bid 380? Richard, I'm getting tired of this. Will you please just bid? $360 bid now 80. $380 bid now 400. $380 bid now 4. Now 4. Will you bid 400? $380 bid now 4. $380 bid now 4. Now 4. Will you bid 400? $380 bid now 4. $380 bid now 4. Now 4. Will you give
$20 away from having your sin absolved. Come on, folks.
$380 bid now 400. $380 bid now 4. Now 4. Will you bid 400? Is it Diana's turn?
It's Diana's turn.
It's Diana's turn. $380 bid now 4. That's one thing about this. We don't have the pressure of the whole room watching.
We try to do it live.
$380 bid now 4. $380 bid now 4. Now 4. Will you bid 400? $380 bid now 4. Now 4. Will you bid 400? Will somebody bid for Diana? $380 bid now 4.
I will give the extra $20 to Diana if she will make a $400 bid.
Okay.
As a pastor, it's important to me.
Okay. So Diana, Jim will give you the extra $20. There we go. She wins 400. Thank you. $400. $400 bid now 20. $400 bid now 20. Now 20. Will you bid 420? Let me just make sure Richard doesn't want to be embarrassed in defeat. $400 bid now 20. $400 bid now 20. I sold it for $400. $400.
Whoa!
To number
172, Diana Delgado.
172, Diana Delgado. Congratulations, Diana. Thank you. So your screen should show you now that it's been sold. And go look for, because this is exactly what I'm going to do. Go back to browse items.
It'll actually pop up under the live stream for them in just a moment.
Okay. And I'm going to look for the Denver Zoo animal encounter. And I may have to wait for it to pop up. Well, here we go. I see it. And I'm going to go down the page to where it says donor, description, and history, and I'm going to click on history. And so you see that the increment's going to be $25. And those of you out there in Webland have already bid it up to $225. So thank you very much. And you probably can't see this, but the history is right there for those of you that are trying to figure out how to follow along. So I don't need to do anything. I just stand here and it's already at 275. So that's great.
Easiest auction ever.
A gift certificate for the Denver Zoo Up Close Animal Encounter lets you choose an unforgettable animal experience. Recipients may select from getting up close to a member of the elephant herd or flamingo flock, meeting a hippo, visiting the rhinos behind the scenes, getting to meet a penguin, or one of the other exciting animal experiences. Every encounter offers participants an exciting and exclusive way to get close to Denver Zoo's amazing animals and their animal care experts. Please note that scheduling is subject to COVID-19 restrictions and the zoo's availability. That's the next item up for bid in the live auction, and it's up to $450.
$425.
You're right, $425. Thank you. We're looking for $450. Well, we were looking for $450. We're at $475, looking for $500. $475 bid and now $5. $475 bid and now $5. Now $5. Will you bid $500? $500 bid and now $25. $500 bid and now $25. Now $25. Will you bid $525? $500 bid and now $25. $500 bid now $25. Now $25. Will you bid $525? $500 bid now $25. $525 bid now $550. $525 bid now $50. $575 bid now $600. $575 bid now $6. Now $6. Will you bid $600? $575 bid now $6. $575 bid now $6. $600 bid now $25. $600 bid now $25. Now $25. Will you bid $625? $600 bid now $25. $600 bid now $25. Now $25. Will you bid $625? $600 bid now $25. $600 bid now $25. $650. Thank you. $650 bid now $75. Who is it?
Ken Stiefler.
Ken. Wonder if that's Pat pushing the button. $675 bid. Where was that one? That was good. Thank you. We're at $700 now. $700 bid now $725. $700 bid now $25. Now $25. Will you bid $725? $750 bid now $775. $750 bid now $75. Now $75. Will you bid $775? $775 bid now $8. $775 bid now $8. Now $8. Will you bid $800? $775 bid now $8. $775.
Let me interrupt you for just a moment. African zoology trivia. Who in this room knows the most dangerous animal in Africa? It's on the list of potential visits. What do you think the most dangerous animal, the animal that kills the most people in Africa every year? Kate, what do you think that is?
Rhino.
The rhino is incorrect. Scott, do you have a guess? Many people say the African lion, which of course is not on our list. The most dangerous animal in Africa is the hippopotamus. Kills more people than any other animal in Africa. And this experience gives you a chance to get up close to a hippopotamus. Scott, take it over.
The things you learn on a Saturday night in Lakewood, Colorado. How about that? We're at $900 and we're looking for $925. $900 bid now $25. $900 bid now $25. Now $25. Will you bid $925? $900 bid now $25. $925 bid now $50. $925 bid now $50. Now $50. Will you bid $950? $950 bid now $75. $950 bid now $75. Now $75. Will you bid $975? $950 bid now $75. $950 bid now $75. Now $75. We're almost at $1,000. $975 bid now $1. Now $1. Will you make it $1,000? $975 bid now $1. $975 bid now $1. Now $1. Will you make it $1,000? $975 bid now $1. $975 bid now $1.
Now are waiting.
And we got it. We're at $1,000. Thank you. $1,000 bid now $25. $1,000 bid now $25. Now $25. Will you bid $10.25? $1,000 bid now $25. $1,000 bid now $25. Now $25. Will you bid $10.25? $1,000 bid now $25. $1,000 bid now $25. Who else wants to bid on it tonight? $125. Thank you. And now $10.50. $1,025 bid now $50. Now $50. Will you make it $10.50? $1,025 bid now $50. $1,025 bid now $50. Now $50. Will you bid $150? Anybody else want to bid on it tonight? We're at $10.25 and we're looking for $10.50. $10.25 now $10.50. 10.25 now, 10.50. Sold it for $1,025. $1,025. And who got it?
You know who snuck in at the last minute? David Smart
David
snuck
Smart.
in a bid at the last minute
It
for
was-
$10.75.
It was learning about the danger of the hippo that inspired David to enter a bid.
I think this needs to go to a governance committee. I said sold. So we're at 10.75,
$10.75.
Oh, it's still going, still going.
and we're looking for $1,100. All right,
It's sold.
it's sold.
It's sold.
It's sold.
It's sold in the software.
For 10.75.
Yep.
Okay. To David Smart.
Yep.
Okay. You saw it live here, folks.
That's right. We're
Snuck
not
in the
sure.
last minute.
We're not sure whether to warn David about the hippopotamus or to warn the hippopotamus about
About
David.
David. That's
We'll work
good.
it out.
All right. DU Robotics Tour.
All right, so we've got 3 live auction items left. So at this point, I usually say if you plan to spend money tonight and you haven't done so yet, you've got 3 opportunities, and then we'll do the paddle raiser left. So now I'm going to go look for the robotics tour. Will that pop up on the live stream?
It will.
Okay.
Should be just below the video.
Okay.
People are already coming out and bidding.
I'll get the description read here in just a minute. Here, I found it. Okay. This is really cool. Eaton has been working with the University of Denver Robotics Lab
Go
for
find
6 years to help develop companion robots. Who would have thought that? With this certificate, you will enjoy a 2.5-hour VIP tour of the University of Denver Robotics Lab with Dr. Mahor that is not available to the public. You will even get to interact and talk with the companion robots. Please note that redemption and scheduling is subject to COVID-19 restrictions. This tour can also be conducted virtually. So if I scroll down and look at it and click on history, I can see that it's up to $275. $275 bid now 3. $275 bid now 3. Now 3. Will you bid 300? $275 bid now 3. $275 bid now 3. Now 3. Will you bid 300? $300 bid now 25. $300 bid now 25. Now 25. Will you bid 325? $325 bid now 50. $325 bid now 50. Now 50. Will you bid 350? $325 bid now 50. $350 bid now 75. $350 bid now 75. Now 75. Will you bid 375? $350 bid now 75. $350 bid now 75. Now 75. Will you bid 375? $350 bid now 75. $375 bid now 400. $375 bid now 4. Now 4. Will you bid 400? $375 bid now 4. $425 bid now 450. Now 450. Will you bid 450? Somebody clicked a couple of extra clicks there. Thank you very much. $425 bid now 50. $425 bid now 450. Now 450. Will you bid 450? $425 bid now 450. $450 bid now 75. $450 bid now 75. Now 75. Will you bid 475? $450 bid now 75. $500 bid now 25. $500 bid now 25. Now 25. Will you bid 525? $500 bid now 25. $500 bid now 25. Now 25. Will you bid 525? $500 bid now 25.
Come on, Richard.
$500 bid now 25. $525 bid now 550. $525 bid now 550. Now 550. Will you bid 550? $575 bid now 600. $575 bid now 6. Now 6. Will you bid 600? $575 bid now 6. $575 bid now 6. $650 bid now 75. $650 bid now 75. Now 75. Will you bid 675? $650 bid now 75. $725 bid now 750. Now 750. Will you bid 750? $725 bid now 750. $725 bid now 50. Now 50. Will you bid 750? $725 bid now 50. $725 bid now 50. Now 50. $800 bid now 25. $800 bid now 25. That's an invisible ring person out there that's getting bids for us. $850 bid now 75. $850 bid now 75. Now 75. Will you bid 875? $850 bid now 75. $850 bid now 75. Now 75. Will you bid 875? $850 bid now 75. $850 bid now 75. Now 75. $900 bid now 25. $900 bid now 25. Now 25. Will you bid 925? $900 bid now 25. $950 bid now 75. $950 bid now 75. Now 75. Will you bid 975? $950 bid now 75. $950 bid now 75. Now 75. Will you bid 975? $950 bid now 75. $950 bid now 75. Now 75. Will you bid 975? We're at 950 and we're looking for 975, and we'd like this to be our second item of the evening that goes over $1,000, and it did. Thank you.
Yay, Richard and Linda.
$1,000 bid now 25. $1,000 bid now 25. Now 25. Will you bid 1025? $1,000 bid now 25. 1025. Thank you. Now 1050. $1,025 bid now 1050. Now 1050. Will you bid 1050? $1,025 bid now 1050. $1,025 bid now 1050. Now 1050. Will you bid 1050? We're at 1025 and we're looking for 1050 for the behind the scenes tour of the DU Robotics Lab. We're at 1025 and we're looking for 1050. $1,025 bid now 1050. $1,025 bid 1050. 1050 anywhere. I sold it for $1,025. $1,025 to paddle number 107, and that is Ken and Tab. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm sorry we're not here to cajole and have fun with each other tonight, but thank you very much. And I'll look forward to hearing about that. That sounds very interesting to me. 2 items left. So we're going to go look for the private sightseeing flight. And I will find it here in just a minute. I know there's a picture of that airplane here somewhere. There it is. With Joey. And if you scroll down where it says donor, description, or history and click on history, then you'll see how the bidding goes. This auction item will provide an early morning or early evening flight by experienced pilot and Eaton board member Joey Kellum. The flight can depart from either the Rocky Mountain Regional Airport in Broomfield or the Centennial Airport in Inglewood. Enjoy being a mile high above the Mile High City. Please note that redemption and scheduling is subject to COVID-19 restrictions. And the bid increment on this is $50. You have bidded up to $300 so far. Thank you very much. So we're at, $250 and we're looking for $300. So $250 bid now, $300. $250 bid now, now 3. Will you bid $300? $350 bid now, 4. $350 bid now, 4. Now 4. Will you bid $400? $350 bid now, 4. $350 bid now, 4. Now 4. Will you bid $400? $350 bid now, 4. $350 bid now, 4. Now 4. Will you bid $400? $350 bid now, 4. $350 bid now, 4. Now 4. Will you bid $400? $350 bid now, 4. $450 bid now, $500. $450 bid now, 5. Now 5. Will you bid $500? $450 bid now, 5. $450 bid now, 5. Now 5. Will you bid $500? $450 bid now, 5. $450 bid now, 5. Now 5. Will you bid $500? $450 bid now, 5. $450 bid now, 5. Now 5. Will you bid $500? $450 bid now, 5. $450 bid now, 5. Now 5. Will you bid $500? We're at $450 on the private flight with Joey Kellum, and we're looking for $500. $450 bid now, 5. $450 bid now, 5. Thank you. $500 bid now, $550. $500 bid now, 50. Now 50. Will you bid $550? $500 bid now, 50. $500 bid now, 50. Now 50. Will you bid $550? $500 bid now, 50. $500 bid now, 50.
Come on, Michelle. I know you want to take David on a private flight. Go, Michelle. Go, Michelle.
$500 bid now, 550. $500 bid now, 550. Who else wants to bid on it tonight? I've got 500 and I'm looking for 550. $500 bid now, 550. $500 bid now, 550.
Woo!
We got 550 and we're looking for $600. $550 bid now, 6. $550 bid now 6, now 6. Will you bid 600? $550 bid now 6. $550 bid now 6, now 6. Will you bid 600? $550 bid now 6. $550 bid now 6, now 6. Will you bid 600? $550 bid now 6. $550 bid now 6, now 6. Will you bid 600? 600 anywhere. I sold it for $550. $550 to 141. Paddle number 141, Michelle Just.
David, you get to go on a site.
Go to the zoo and go on an airplane.
Woohoo! Thank you so much, Michelle. We're excited to show you the mountains of Colorado. And we have a special surprise item that is dropping in.
We have friends right up the street. You want to explain it?
This is a fantastic item. Our good friend Chris from Mile High Wine, which is located in the Belmar Shopping Center. Chris has been a supporter of ours for many, many years. He gives us a great deal every single year on the wine for our gala dinner event. He knows his stuff. If you ever have questions, he is the guy to talk to. He's probably the most friendly guy you'll ever meet. So I hope that you will, those of you who are local, or if you come in town, that you will go to Mile High Wine and say hi to Chris for us, and thank him for being such a great supporter for ours.
Thank you, David. So the description on this is close out summer in style with this hand-selected case of wine from Mile High Wine and Spirits. This case features 12 bottles of wines, including 4 bottles of rosé, 4 bottles of red, 4 bottles of red, and 4 bottles of white. The producers include Ridge Vineyards, Cake Bread, Duckhorn, and Tuck Beckstoffer, with the selections including dry rosés from Provence, a Pinot Noir from the Willamette Valley, a Sauvignon Blanc from Sancerre, as well as Chardonnay and Cabernet from the Napa Valley. A $25 gift card is also included to Mile High Wine and Spirits, located beneath Whole Foods in the Belmar Shopping Center.
Now, Scott, before we begin, as the Baptist pastor here at Eaton Senior Communities, you know, we can't anywhere in the Bible find the word beer anywhere, but we can, in fact, in the Bible find the word wine. Jesus turned water into wine. Enough said. Take it over, Scott.
As I told you, we are learning a lot of things here tonight. Some of this may continue next year. Do I have a description of this, or am I just doing the bidding?
Yep, you're going. You got.
I mean, I'm not watching it on the.
It should be right under the live stream.
Okay.
Pull it up for it.
So just tell me where I'm starting and what the increment is.
We are at 400. And feel free, you can just take my phone.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep.
So we're going to go in increments of $20. You all have bid it up to 400 right now. So let's look for 420. $400 bid now 20. $400 bid now 20. Now 20. Will you bid 420? $400 bid now 20. $420 bid now 440. $420 bid now 40. Now 40. Will you bid 440? $420 bid now 40. $420 bid now 40. Now 40. Will you bid 440? 440. Thank you. Now 460. $440 bid now 60. 460. Thank you. Now 480. $460 bid now 80. $460 bid now 80. Now 80. Will you bid 480? $460 bid now 80. $460 bid now 80. Now 80. Will you bid 480? $460 bid now 80. $460 bid now 80. Now 80. Will you bid 480? $460 bid now 80. And I am being asked if we're going to do a paddle raiser tonight, and yes, we are. But that doesn't mean you have to quit bidding on the wine. Keep bidding on the wine. We're at $480, and we're looking for $500. $480 bid now 5. $480 bid now 5. Now 5. Will you bid 500? $480 bid now 5. $480 bid now 5. Now 5. Will you bid 500? $480 bid now 5. 500. Thank you. Now $500 bid now 20. $500 bid now 20. Now 20. Will you bid 520? $500 bid now 20. $500 bid now 20. Now 20. Will you bid 520? $500 bid now 20. $500 bid now 20. Now 20. Will you bid 520? $500 bid now 20. $520 bid now 540. Now 540. We bid 540. I'm using Kate's phone and I'm seeing her Other conversations. They're rather interesting. $520 bid now, $540. $520 bid now, $40. Now she's married. Don't worry, it's okay. $520 bid now, $40. $520 bid now, $40. Now $40. Will you bid $540? $520 bid now, $40. $520 bid now, $40. Now $40. Will you bid $540? $520 bid now, $40. $520 bid now, $40. Now $40. Will you bid $540? Who else wants to bid on the wine tonight? We're at $520 and we're looking for $540. $520 bid now, $40.
Mary and Sherry. Mary and Sherry, you're versus Richard right now. Come on, let's outbid Richard, guys.
$520 bid now, $40. $520 bid now, $40. Now $40. Will you bid $540? $520 bid now, $40. $520 bid now, $40. Who else wants to bid on it tonight? It's our last item in the live auction. $520 bid now, $40.
2 chefs after.
Oh, we got 2 chefs. That's right. Sorry, I'm going to be in trouble with David for that.
Looks like, does anyone want to outbid Richard? Don't let Richard get this wine, guys. Come on.
So Richard's in it.
We have a danger of Richard drinking a little bit too much more wine before he goes on that robotics tour. So it's almost a public service thing to outbid Richard on this particular item.
Mary Kay, thank you for $540. Mary Kay Greaser, thank you, thank you.
Now $560. $540 bid now, $560. $540 bid now, $60. Now $60. Will you bid $560? $540 bid now, $60. $540 bid now, $60. Now $60. Will you bid $560? $540 bid now, $60. $540 bid now, $60. Now $60. Will you bid $560?
Linda, I know you need to bid on that wine.
60 anywhere. $540 bid now, $60.
Call it.
$560 anywhere. I sold it for $540. $540 to Mary Greaser, right? Mary, thank you so much. I'll give you that back.
Thank you. To 2 chefs now.
The pizza will be here in about 15 minutes. Just so you know.
Really? Way to go.
For those of you that got the charcuterie trays, weren't those fantastic?
Amazing. Amazing.
This Eaton outdoes themselves every time. So I've got 1 item left in the live auction. It's always a very popular item. And it is 2 Chefs Catering. And here's one of the chefs.
It's really 1 chef and a server / dishwasher.
Dishwasher.
But don't let that affect your bidding, because the chef is extraordinary, and it will be a meal you will never, ever forget.
Wow. What a lead in for that. We're going to go in increments of $100, and we're starting at 7. And we're starting at 7. Yes, we are. And now we're looking for 800. $700 bid now, 8. $700 bid now, 8. Now 8. Will you bid 800? $700 bid now, 8. $700 bid now, 8. Now 8. Will you bid 800? It's for 8 at a metro area location of your choosing. You will work with Jason to design the perfect menu and wines. Setup, serving staff, table linens, and cleanup are included. And please note that redemption and scheduling is subject to COVID-19 restrictions. The 2 chefs are David Smart, who you just heard from, and Jason Kluckman, who is the wonderful director of dining services here at Eaton. And this is the first time since Jason came to work for Eaton that we haven't been together at this event. And I miss Jason and the wonderful staff that he puts together to provide our service for this event. So hopefully in the not too distant future, we'll be back to that format again. It's up to $800, and I'm looking for 900. $800 bid now, 9. $800 bid now, 9. Now 9. Will you bid 900? $800 bid now, 9. $900 bid now, 1,000. $900 bid now, 1. Now 1. Will you bid 1,000? $900 bid now, 1. $1,000 bid now, 1,100. $1,000 bid now, 1,100. Now 1,100. Will you bid 1,100? $1,000 bid now, 1,100. $1,000 bid now, 1,100. Now 1,100. Will you bid 1,100? $1,100 bid now, 12. $1,100 bid now, 12. Now 12. Will you bid 1,200? $1,100 bid now, 12. $1,100 bid now, 12. Now 12. Will you bid 1,200? $1,100 bid now, 12. $1,100 bid now, 12. Now 12. Will you bid 1,200? So let's do the big reveal. 109 is Richard Wise.
And we have Jenny Griffiths, who I believe is watching with Diana Delgado right now. So Diana,
Oh,
Jenny
I
on.
like that. I like
then we
that.
have Ken and Pab in the running as well. Ken and Pab, I know you want this dinner, so make sure to get in there.
All right, we're at $1,200. We're looking for $1,300. Diana, what color wine is in your wine glass tonight? We'd like to know that. $1,200 now, $1,300. $1,200 bid now, 13. $1,300 bid now, 14. $1,300 bid now, 14. Now 14. Will you bid 1,400? $1,300 bid now, 14. $1,300 bid now, 14. Now 14. Will you bid 1,400? $1,300 bid now, 14. $1,300 bid now, 14. Now 14. Will you bid 1,400? 14. Thank you. Now 1,500. $1,400 bid now, 15. $1,400 bid now, 15. Now 15. Will you bid 1,500? $1,400 bid now, 15. $1,400 bid now, 15. Now 15. Will you bid 1,500? $1,400 bid now, 15. Based on the numbers that David shared, an hour ago, 45 minutes ago, in my head, I was doing some math. If we raise $10,000 in the live auction and we get somewhere between $4,500 and $5,000 in the paddle raiser, we'll make the $50,000 that we're trying to raise tonight. We're at $1,600 and I'm looking for $1,700 on Two Chefs Catering. $1,600 bid now, 17. $1,600 bid now, 17. Now 17. Will you bid 1,700? $1,600 bid now, 17. $1,600 bid now, 17. Now 17. Will you bid 1,700? $1,700 bid now, 18. $1,700 bid now, 18. Now 18. Will you bid 1,800? $1,700 bid now, 1,800. $1,700 bid now, 18. Now 18. Will you bid 1,800? $1,700 bid now, 18. And I've got paddle 109 in at 1,700. That's Richard. Thank you, Richard. And I need Diana to bid again, but Diana's bidding on somebody else's number, right?
I was going to say, Jenny is Diana's friend.
Okay.
I think they're together right now.
Okay.
Which, Jenny, thank you for your bid again, outbidding Richard. Woo-hoo!
Yeah. The easy way to look at the math on this, though, is just divide it by 8, because you can. This package is for up to 8 people.
So that would mean $2,400 would be a good number, because that comes out to an even $300 per person.
And that's cheap at half the price.
Absolutely.
At twice the price. We're at $1,800 looking for $1,900. $1,800 bid now, 19. $1,800 bid now, 19. Now 19. Will you bid 1,900? $1,800 bid now, 1,900. $1,800 bid now, 19. Now 19. Will you bid 1,900? $1,800 bid now, 19. $1,800 bid now, 19. Now 19. Will you give 1,900? $1,900 bid now, 2. $1,900 bid now, 2. Now 2. Will you bid 2,000? Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Woo! Ken and Tab.
We got to 2,000. We're looking for 2,100. $2,000 bid now, 2,100. $2,000 bid now, 21. Now 21. Will you bid 2,100? $2,000 bid now, 2,100. $2,000 bid now, 1. Now 1. Will you bid 2,100? $2,000 bid now, 2,100. $2,000 bid now, 1. Now 1. Will you bid 2,100? 2,100. Now 2,200. $2,100 bid now, 2. $2,100 bid now, 2. Now 2. Will you bid 2,200? $2,100 bid now, 22. $2,100 bid now, 2. Now 2. Will you bid 2,200? $2,100 bid now, 22. $2,100 bid now, 2. Now 2. Will you bid 2,200? $2,100 bid now, 2. $2,100 bid now, 2. Now 2. Will you bid 2,200? $2,100 bid now, 2. $2,100 bid now, 2. Now 2. Will you bid 2,200?
Come on, Richard. Come on, Ken and Tab. Let's go.
Now 2. Will you bid 2,200? 22. Thank you. Now 2,300. $2,200 bid now, 3. $2,200 bid now, 3. Now 3. Will you bid 2,300? $2,200 bid now, 3. $2,200 bid now, 3. Now 3. Will you bid 2,300? $2,200 bid now, 3. $2,200 bid now, 3. Now 3. Will you bid 2,300? 23. Thank you. Now 2,400. I like this. $2,300 bid now, 4. We're almost to Jim's 2,400. $2,300 bid now, 4. Now 4. Will you bid 2,400? $2,300 bid now, 4. $2,300 bid now 4. Now 4. Will you bid $2,400? $2,300 bid now 4. $2,300 bid now 4. Now 4. Will you bid 24? $2,400. Thank you. Now 2,500.
Let's keep the bidding going, and I will personally calculate the per person cost of this bid.
Thank you very much.
2,400 is easy, but we'll calculate it for you if you need that. Keep the bids going.
Okay, $2,400 bid now 5. $2,400 bid now 5. Now 5. Will you bid $2,500? $2,400 bid now 5. $2,400 bid now 5. Now 5. Will you bid $2,500? $2,400 bid now 5. $2,400 bid now 5. Now 5. Will you bid $2,500? $2,400 bid now 5. 25. Thank you. Now 26.
Jenny, go,
$2,500 bid
Jenny.
now 26. $2,500 bid now 6. Now 6. Will you bid $2,600? David Smart just walked in the room and he's shaking his head. He can't believe he's worth that much. $2,500 bid now 6. $2,500 bid now 6. Now 6. Will you bid 26? $2,600. Thank you. Now 27. $2,600 bid now 7. $2,600 bid now 7. Now 7. Will you bid $2,700? $2,600 bid now 7. $2,600 bid now 7. Now 7. Will you bid $2,700? $2,600 bid now 7. $2,600 bid now 7. Now 7. Will you bid $2,700? We've got Richard in at $2,600. No, it's Ken and Pab. It's Ken and Pab are in at $2,600. And we're looking for $2,700. Thank you. $2,600 bid now 7. $2,600 bid now 7. Now 7. Will you bid $2,700? $2,600 bid now $2,700. $2,600 bid now 7. Now 7. Will you bid $2,700? $2,600 bid now 7. Now 7. Will you bid $2,700? $2,600 bid now 7. $2,600 bid now 7. And I'm looking for one other name here. Jennifer and Diana, we need you to bid again. We're at $2,600. We're looking for $2,700. And Ken and Pab are in at the $2,600. Who'll bid $2,700? $2,600 bid now $2,700.
You know this dinner usually goes for like $4,000. Just saying, it's that good.
$2,600 bid now $2,700.
We're getting a deal this year.
$2,600 bid now 7. Now 7. Will you bid $2,700? $2,600 bid now $2,700. It's kind of hard to shame people into another bid.
Well, the one thing I would throw out is, for the ease of calculation, the next price we ought to be shooting for is $3,200.
Because
that's easy to figure.
That's just,
yep.
$400 a person then.
All right. Ken and Pab, you're in the lead. Jenny Griffiths, last chance. Richard Wise, last chance. Get those bids in. This is a heck of a deal compared to a normal year. So if you've ever wanted this, this is the year to get it, Jenny. This is the year to get it, Richard.
and you can even conduct your social
That's
distancing.
right. I'll lend it out.
Actually, I have been to several social distancing barbecues this summer that weren't that bad.
Yeah.
Particularly if, you know, you kind of like the host or kind of didn't like the host, but it all worked out.
I guess Ken and Pat may just be lucky this year.
All right.
All right.
Either that or maybe they put out an edict that if somebody bid again, there'd be a problem.
We love your kitchen, Ken and Pap.
$2,600 bid, now seven, now seven. Will you bid $2,700? $2,600 bid, now $2,700. Last chance, $2,600 bid, now $2,700. I sold it for $2,600.
Thank you,
To
Ken
Ken
and Pat.
Pab.
Thank you guys so much. Jim has a little brief right before our paddle raiser, and I'll let you guys know we are $11,000 away from our goal.
Awesome. And I mentioned as we started this evening that in the good news, bad news section, one of the things in good news was it cost a little bit less to participate this year. As a matter of fact, although most of you, I think, bought a ticket, you could be part of this auction and paddle raise without having done that. And so that leaves a little bit extra in your pocket, unless you're, say, you know, Richard, who's headed out to the DU Robotics Lab, or Diana Delgado, who bought a case of beer. But even if you're Richard or Diana, you probably have a little bit of money burning a hole in your pocket that really would go to a wonderful cause, supporting our dining program here at Eaton Senior Communities, which means so much to our residents here. So I encourage you, let's have fun. Let's raise that remaining $11,000 in our paddle raiser now. Woo!
Thank you, Jim. So again, just to explain to you how the software works, I'm going to start at $1,000. I'll come down to 500, 250, and 100. At the $1,000 level, I will ask in just a second who would like to donate $1,000 to Eaton, but you're not limited to that. If you wanted to donate $2,000, click twice. If you want to donate $3,000, click 3 times, and that's how it will work. And my iPad decided to go to something else. Let me go to, it's donation, right? Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So if you click on the $1,000 level, and again, you gotta go to donations, right, to see.
Yep.
Okay. So let's see how this works. At the $1,000 level, who would like to donate $1,000?
And
You can donate more.
they may need to refresh their browser.
Okay. And Kate says you may need to refresh your browser, and don't worry about losing the auction. I refreshed yesterday and today several times, and it came right. It comes back to the top of the page. So if you're looking at something further down the page, you'll have to scroll down, but you should be okay. So at the $1,000 level, who would like to donate $1,000? It'll just be on your checkout when you get your invoice for the auction tonight. $1,000. We're at the $1,000 level. And I got the first $1,000 donation from paddle 156, which is Liz. Liz, thank you. Liz
Thank
Reeser.
you. Thank you, Liz and Alan.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you very much. Who else would like to donate at the $1,000 level tonight to Eaton? We're looking for other $1,000 donations. Anyone else at the $1,000 level? If not, let's go.
Oh,
did we get
Liz actually donated $1,000 twice. Liz actually donated $2,000.
Thank
Woo! Liz.
And Liz, we appreciate that very much. I hope that doesn't mean that you clicked twice and you only meant to click once. But I don't see that. How do you see that?
She texted me.
Oh, okay.
That's no mistake, and we have evidence.
Okay. All right. Now let's see if I'm smart enough to figure out how to go to the $500 level. And is that under one? Oh, there it is right there. Okay. I knew this iPad would come in handy one day. Oh my gosh, we've already got 3 500s. Paddle number 133.
It's Mary Kay.
Mary Kay Greaser, thank you. 106. Beth Ellen, hi Beth, thank you. Paddle 162. Rand from our board. Rand, thank you very much. And 105 from Robin Steflin. Thank you, Robin. Anybody else at the $500 level tonight? We've got 4 so far.
I see one more from Sherry Feelock Taylor, paddle number 120. Sherry's a great board member. Thank you so much, Sherry.
Thank you, Sherry. Who else at the $500 level tonight would like to make a donation?
I am also seeing that we have Joanne Del Roop, who made a previous donation, Sue King, who made a previous donation, and Thomas Mill. Thank you guys all for your previous $500 donations.
Anyone else at the $500 level? One more time at $500. If not, let's come down to the $250 level. And
I apologize. We actually jumped down to 100, but they can select multiples.
okay, we didn't get 250 in there, so let's come down to 100, and then you can donate 100 or more than 100 in multiples of 100. Just click more than one time.
And I'd like to acknowledge people who have already donated at the $100 level.
Okay.
Cheryl Downing, Marianne McKenzie, Jill Johnson, Sherry Felix Taylor again, Jordan, Michael Ramsdale, Kristen Friedrich, Jenny Griffiths, Jeremy West, Michelle Just. Thank you guys all so much.
Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that are showing here on HandBid now. Are those ones you just read, or are these new ones?
If you want to start at paddle number 108.
108. All right. Thank you to Daniel Koulis, and he donated $200. 149.
That's my mom, Susie Sundgren. Thanks,
Thank
Mom.
You. 108. Daniel, I thanked him. Daniel, thank you for $200. 107. Ken Stifler, Ken and Pab, thank you. 141. Michelle Just, thank you. Who else would like to make a donation at the $100 level tonight?
I see David Smart donated at the $100 level twice. Thank you, David. Katie Cross and Bryce Alexander donated at that $100 level twice, so $200. Thank you guys so much for tuning in from Florida.
Anyone else?
Jason Klickman. Since Jason works his butt off every year, I know he doesn't always get to participate in the auction. So Jason, thank you for participating this year and your very generous donation at this $100 level twice.
And as usual, we did well with your beer. Thank you. Anyone else at the $100 level? Did you get 212, whoever that is?
Yes, that's Jason.
Okay.
We're at almost $44,000, guys. We're so close. Keep rolling in.
Anyone else at the $100 level?
I see another donation from Rand came in for $100. Diana Delgado, thank you for your donation of $100. Ooh, Diana and Rand both donated twice. Thank you, guys. Marianne Mulligan, thank you. Thank you for your donation. We appreciate it. Wow,
we have lots of donations tonight and lots at the $100 level. We thank you.
Any other donations? I'm going to go ahead and put up a donation block. For those of you who have been unable to donate so far, you'll be able to go ahead and donate still if there's an amount that you wanted that we did not offer. That's right underneath the live stream right now. You'll be able to type in a custom amount if you were unable to donate or those levels didn't work for what you wanted to donate. I see Jeannie Henderson donated at the $100 level. Jeannie, thank you so much. Ken Stiefler, you're donating again. I see $200 from Ken. Thank you so much. You guys were at $44,468. How absolutely humbling and amazing.
Anyone else at the $100 level? If not, I rambled on here a little longer tonight than we planned on, but thank you very much. As fun as always to be with you. And I'm going to get David back in here to give his remarks.
Yep.
Let me get out of your way.
At 44,468.
I just want to thank every single person out there for your support, for your patience. please check your invoice tab, and you can go ahead and pay that, or you can text Kate or email Kate at kwest@etonsenior.org, and she'll help you with your donations. We're usually not done till 9 o'clock, so you've got a couple hours to have a good time, and we hope you do that. And thank you again, very much appreciated, and we hope to see you in person next year.